Carbohydrates get a really bad rap in media and everything like that, and like I think it was the Atkins diet originally that was the first kind of thing that ended up cutting it out, and there was all these people that had like tremendous success because the media was always like eat less fat, more carbohydrates, and you'll be heart healthy and all that kind of good stuff. But I'm not going to be, and we've always been like no bread, like, and we try to keep things easy. We were like, don't eat it, just watch what happens, like keep it really simple, because that's kind of the majority of the foods that people eat before they build up that the level of awareness. And I'm not going to tell you to do it or not to do it. It's just going to be that if your choice is a serving of broccoli versus a couple of slices of bread, you're going to get a lot better. And even if the calorie content is exactly the same, you might get the same level of energy, but the broccoli is going to be a lot more nutrient dense and do a lot more beneficial things for your body than the bread actually will. So this isn't necessarily, like the end of tonight isn't telling you to follow a specific diet. It's just to eat foods that are better for your body and that are going to lead to success over long term versus foods that won't. The amount of carbohydrates that you take in on a daily basis is based on your function. So coming back to, are you a house mom that's running around with all your kids? Are you sitting at a desk all day? Do you have a really physical job like a firefighter where you're running into buildings and all that stuff? Do you drive a truck and you deliver boxes in and out of buildings? It's all on an individual basis. So that's the whole thing, is you can't really give a prescription based on this. Vegetables need to be the primary source of what you're taking in terms of carbohydrates. The leaner someone is, the more carbohydrates they can tolerate. And this is kind of one of those things that you'll see someone who, everybody has those people who are, or those friends that are like, they're really frustrated with them because they're like, whoa, she eats whatever she wants and she looks amazing. Vegetable selection on a continuum, starting with spinach and ending with starchy stuff like sweet potatoes. So if you're overweight and your main goal is to lose weight and to slim down and go that kind of route, the bulk of your carbohydrate intake needs to come from things like spinach and broccoli and cauliflower and all those like green leafy vegetables. And then as you kind of go up the ladder and you get more to being lean and focusing more on performance, that's when you can start to put in more like starchy vegetables or fruits, or even you can even get away with a little bit of grains and cereals from there as well, when your goal is just performance, not necessarily just from aesthetic point of view or trying to lose weight.